Welcome to It's Safe to Be Sad, part two, which is the other side of the postman ringing the doorbell. Husband is usually in. He's not in because we've been to this funeral. And I got very excited because our postman has been off sick for a long time and it was our normal postman. So I got very excited and I wanted to go and sing him the song that my children have been singing in his absence about where he might be. Um, yes, this is my life. I chat to the postman and sing him songs. But it was lovely to see him back. But yeah, what I was saying before the postman rang the doorbell, is that it can feel tricky to feel sad. It can feel tricky to be sad. It's something I speak about most days with my clients and sometimes with my friends too. But we need to know that sadness is a normal part of our human emotions and that it's going to get evoked as well at different times of our lives for different reasons, sometimes seemingly for what might feel like no reason. We're going to be sad because we always have ebbs and flows. And that's absolutely okay. It's really important that we respect our sadness. We lean into that. So as I was saying before the doorbell went, and I had to cut the broadcast short, I've been to a funeral today and sadness can absolutely be the overriding emotion there, and I will admit to crying a little bit, and that's okay. It's safe for us to be sad, even if it does feel a little embarrassing at times. That's okay. Nobody judges us for sadness. It's often ourselves, who judge ourselves. But it's important to remain compassionate and people aren't great at talking about grief, was my experience. Certainly that's what led me to putting the Grief Collective book together. People don't want to rock that boat. They don't want to talk about the person that's died in case in case you're sad, in case you get upset. In case they make you cry. But what people don't often realize about grief is that it's not them that's made you cry. Often it's nice to be seen, to feel heard, to be seen as important, and maybe that evokes tears for you. But also it's nice, if you are grieving for someone, that they are bearing that person in mind as well, and they're thinking to check in with you, and that sometimes can move people to tears, and that's okay. It's okay to ask people how they're doing if they are grieving, even if it's years later. It can feel wonderful for someone to say, how are things, how are you feeling about that at the moment? Try not to say, are you okay? Because people will often reply with yes. So try to make it more open-ended as a question, if you can, if that feels safe and comfortable to you. So let me know what your thoughts and feelings are at the moment when it comes to grief. Are you experiencing the grief hangover that some people have reported in the wake of the Queen's passing? Do let me know. If you'd like some support with grief or wanting to know how to understand somebody who is grieving, either in your professional or your personal capacity, do check out the Grief Collective book, which gets lovely reviews. And the link should be with this post. If you look either above it or below it, you'll be able to find the link there. But yeah, let me know how you're feeling. Even if you're watching on replay, please do drop something in the comments for me, and I will look forward to catching up with you very soon. I'm about to record a podcast episode, so if you're a fan of the podcast, you will see this outfit coming up in a podcast very soon. Have a lovely day. Be kind to yourselves. Lean into your sadness. That is absolutely okay. Take care.